Hey, welcome back here to Wood Sports Gaming as we continue our Iowa Saints franchise. We're going on the road for 7 games, 3 in Baltimore, 4 in Tampa. Today you're going to see the newly acquired Mitch Keller, who came in a trade. We ended up getting Mitch Keller and outfielder Jack Shawinski. We ended up moving top prospect shortstop Jacob Wilson, top prospect pitcher Jacob Lopez, and Kyle Schwarber were all dealt.
Downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Saints and the Baltimore Orioles.
Going on the hill
Orioles
against the
baseball
Orioles.
comes your way
Make sure you hit that like button,
Your
subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. We got to remind you, we do not own the content of the game. We belong to MLB and San Diego Studios. We are just using for entertainment purposes. Thank you.
Wells
So make sure you grab that popcorn,
for the series opener.
get your sodas out,
Zach, what's the
sit
word
back
on
and relax
Hey, his
and
last
do it.
one was good. I'm
This
sure he'd
game
like to
right
pitch a
here
little bit
was
better.
sports game.
Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
So stepping in is Tyler Pee-wee. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Fouled off. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Here's another 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
A swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Digging in will be Gunnar Henderson, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. With that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
At the plate now, David Woods, and he fouls this one off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
This is foul right side. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Just underway in Baltimore. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Shane Woods would be next. Not quick enough that time, and lucky to get another chance. Another payoff pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. So now to the plate, Shane Woods. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
In now, Matt Country Boy. And he comes back with a fastball. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. O'Neill gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Saints lead it 2-0. Mitch Keller gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit sharply on the ground. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, number 11. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Nick Kurtz. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Standing in now, Pete Alonso. 3-1. McNeil is off of first with 2 away. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. The tag, and he is out. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Ryan Mountcastle.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Now the payoff pitch home. Towards center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
To the plate now, number 65. High in the air out to center field. Beavers will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
For the Orioles. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
So now to the plate, Danny Edwards. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Working for the punch out and the offering. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping up is Kalen Moore. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Popped up, and they're going to wind up a foul. High in the air out towards shallow right. O'Neill in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 7, Tyler Pee-wee.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tyler Pee-wee. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Chop weakly to the left.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
High and deep down the left field line. And foul. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Now to bat, Tyler O'Neill. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're
Batting
already
six.
down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in there.
Dutchman.
In now, Adley Rutschman. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. O'Neill leads off first with 1 away. Into the box now, Jackson Holliday. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Stepping in now, Wilson. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. This is line to left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box, Dylan Beavers. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second now, 1 man out. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting a fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Three-two pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get called. Can't beat yourself.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil tapped out in front of home. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, third baseman.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
At the plate now, number 11. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Second and third, 2 away. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So here is Gunnar Henderson, grounded out in his last at bat. Pitch popped up. Kurtz is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next to hit, David Woods off to a fine start. This one after launching.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last AB, that was a pretty good fastball down in the zone, so that tells me this guy likes to get that bat head down, and he covers that low pitch quite well. It's difficult at times, though, because as a pitcher, you're taught to stay down in the zone. If you do that, you're throwing it right into this guy's wheelhouse.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Shane Woods. And that one yanked just foul. Now the payoff pitch home. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate now is Matt Country Boy, man at first after the 2-out walk. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Foul away. Once again a 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Woods on second, Country Boy on at first with 2 down. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Bottom of the third now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
So now to the plate, Pete Alonso. He ties him up with a fastball.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt completely.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Stepping in now, Adley Rutschman. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles lead 1. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Number 48 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 48.
Number 65, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box now, Danny Edwards. 2-1 as he misses with the slurve there. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now it'll be Kalen Moore. He flew out in his last AB. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Got him swinging, and that's third out. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. The 1-1 home.
Down 2-2.
Wilson, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Pulled toward right center field. Pee-wee will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Number 37.
In now for the O's. Wilson, he delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 12. Dylan Beavers.
So the next to bat will be Dylan Beavers. Full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Jeff McNeil would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. And now Tyler Pee-wee, first at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. Next to stand in is Gunnar Henderson. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. The 1-1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now the 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. David Woods will be next. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Next, it'll be David Woods, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Shane Woods. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So now to the plate, Matt Country Boy. To 2-2 now. Bases are loaded with only one out. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. One run is scored. And he is in there.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
At the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. Count remains full. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 5-2.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Jeffrey Springs trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. To the plate now, Danny Edwards. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with, Ryder, but he's starting to lose.
Will come on now and pinch run here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. Iowa leads this one 5-2. Austin Wynns will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. James Arnold is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in now as he takes over out in center.
Number 65.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Did well just to make. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Kurtz.
Ready now for Baltimore, Nick Kurtz. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Pete.
So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles, and the deficit remains 5-2. And now in the box, Kalen Moore is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, number 65. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Full count, 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 12.
So now to the plate, number 12. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it. First hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, David Woods. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he fouls this one off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Tyler O'Neill.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line to the right side, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Line drive, base hit.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. At the plate, Adley Rutschman. Swing and a little tapper.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in.
Stepping in now, Jackson Holliday. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Ball 2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And it's fouled away. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Wilson hit high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as we are all tied at 5.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Number 39 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 39.
Standing in now, Dylan Beavers, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
I love the approach out on mound. Everything's down. Elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The batter, the third baseman, Jordan.
Now to the plate, number 11. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Right fielder looking up into the flag court and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Todd Hines is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. At the plate now, Nick Kurtz. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him as they open up a 4-run lead.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
So now to the plate, Pete Alonso. And it misses. 3-1 now. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 9, Tyler.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back, catcher, Austin Wynn.
And now here is Austin Wynns. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
To the plate now, Jeremiah Jackson. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Next will be the designated hitter, Gio Urshela. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. This is line to left. Wilson finds space out. Nick Anderson is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Ready now is Jackson Holiday. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Misses. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep a pitch in your back pocket and pull it.
Stepping in now, Dylan Beavers lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil. Popped up. Moore calls for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We'll march on to the 8th, and they've doubled things up now at 10-5. New inning set to get underway, and digging in now will be Drew Waters. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes 2nd time here tonight.
Almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Into the box now, Kalen Moore. Fastball called strike, 1-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now batting.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Kalen Moore goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 65. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So now here is number 11. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Nick Kurtz. Hit softly down the line at first. Reined in. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So here's Pete Alonso. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. 10-5. Number 60 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 60.
So striding in to start the 9th is number 12, and they could use a spark from him here. Set. Here's the 3-1, and this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Stepping in once again is David Woods. Lifted in the air to center. Beavers will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The first baseman, number 44.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Shane Woods. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Full count now, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So next to hit is Austin Wynns, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Two balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Hey guys, I understand they're right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Ryan Helsley answers the call from dugout as she'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. So now to the plate, Jeremiah Jackson.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Gio Urshela, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
10-6, the final score in this game. Baltimore rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jeffrey Springs claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Please, the show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 10 runs, 12 hits. No errors, they left 6 men on base. For the visitors, 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors, they left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.